This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now today we will discuss about this conditional operators. As you know that the conditional operators, that is this question mark and this colon, are sometimes called as the ternary operators, as they take three arguments, and in fact they form a kind of shorthand type of if then else. So till now we are using if then else or some nested if else then, right, like that. But even in place of that, we can use these shorthand notations also. So how this will work? You can see this screen is visible to everyone. Yes, Peter.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
this is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
this is
sir.
a ternary operator. So how it will work? It will take the three arguments, right? So how it will work? If this particular expression number one is true, right? Then if this is true, then we are going to take this result. Otherwise, we are going to take this result. Okay. If this particular expression is true, then we are going to take only this particular expression result. Otherwise, we are going to take the expression third result, right? After this colon. So let's take this example. We have taken this scanf and some value of x to the keyboard. So after taking the value, we are comparing x is greater than 5 or not. If it is greater than, then this value will be printed. Otherwise, this value will be printed. So likewise, this is how the ternary operator will work. If this particular expression number one is true, this is true, then this value will be taken. So this is the value after this question mark. The immediate value after the question mark will be taken. Otherwise, in the false condition, we will take the this particular value, that is the expression number one. Is this clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you do not want to write like this, then how you are going to write in case of the if else? If you want to use the if else, then this is how we are going to write it. If x is greater than 5, then we are going to output y equals to 3. Else we are going to output y equals to 4. So if you do not want to write all these lines and if you want to use this ternary operator, this is how you can do it. X is greater than 5, then this question mark, then 3, then colon, then 4. So this is expression number 1. If expression number 1 is true, then this result of expression number 2 will be taken. Otherwise, the result of expression number 3 will be taken. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, see this particular example. Here we have taken some character A and we have taken Y. Then we taken we from the keyboard we will take some values of the A, and then again we are going to compare. If this will be true, right? If this will be true and this will be true, both. So here we have used and conditions also, right? So even so, why? Because we have taken the expression. So in the expression, you know that we can combine the different conditions using the different operators, right? Because this is an expression. So this is the first expression that we have. If this will be true, then we are going to take the value 1. Otherwise, in all condition, that is false condition, we are going to take the value 0. Okay, beta? Yes, this is clear.
So,
Okay.
Yes.
So this is what now. Let me share some. Now coming to the summary of this. Till now, what we have studied in the control structure. Okay. This is okay. So till now, what? So again, we have some examples, and through these examples, we'll try to solve these examples, and we'll test what we understood from the control structure. So, but before that, let's take the summary of this control structure. That is, there are three ways of taking the decision in the program. So, what kind of decision I can take? If else statement, using the if else statement, right? The conditional operator, right? And the switch statement we have not done till now, right? So we will cover it. But as of now, three kinds of decision that we can solve, and we can take the decision according to the condition. What type of statements we can use? We can use the if else statement. We can use the conditional operators. Right? And if block is needed, need not always be associated with the else block. We have seen this. However, an else block is always associated with an if statement. If the outcome of an if else letter is only one of the two answers, then the letter should be replaced with the else if clause only by logic. So this is the summary that if we have the if, then we can use the else if, else if, else if. Otherwise, we can use the if only. So what are the three type of methods that we have already seen? So this is the summary of all, right? We can use the conditional operator like this. We have used these binary operators, these unary operators we can use. So right, like this, we can use these conditional statements and the conditional structures, control structures in our programming language, right? Okay, now we have some few examples and we'll try to answer these questions. Now see this. So now, example number A. What will be the output of this? We have A is 300, then we have declared B and C, but A we have initialized to 300, and then we are going to compare it. A is greater than 400 or equals to 400. Then we are going to print B equals to 300 and like this, and then we are going to output. So what will be the output of this? So whatever we have studied in the control structure, the if will work. We have not used any curly braces here. Is keeping in mind that we any curly braces.
बी की तो रैंडम वैल्यू आ जाएगी और सी की 200 वैल्यू प्रिंट हो जाएगी.
C 200 and B some garbage value.
Okay. Why is it so?
सर क्योंकि हमने ब्रैकेट में लगाए ना, तो सिर्फ
वैल्यू
सर
नहीं
एक ही
करवाई.
स्टेटमेंट.
Okay, other people also. Yes, brother. Why B is taking some garbage value and C is printing 200? Yes, Abhijit Mishra, Abhinav.
क्योंकि सर हमने सेमीकोलन लगा दिया यहाँ पे.
कहाँ पे लगा दिया सेमीकोलन?
सर B is equal to 300 के बाद वो स्टेटमेंट हमने बंद कर दी if वाली, इसलिए.
No sir, no sir.
No, this is not the right answer. No.
सर हमने कर्ली ब्रेसेस नहीं लगाई तो इसीलिए खाली b इक्वल टू 300 वैल्यू होगी अगर a ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 400 होगा, क्योंकि a ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 400 नहीं है तो इसीलिए वो वाली स्टेटमेंट नहीं चलेगी और सीधा c की वैल्यू 200 होगी.
Yes, right.
कोई वैल्यू
What
नहीं
about the B?
दी.
Yes, fine. So Ritesh. Okay, so Ritesh is saying, sir, see, this is very simple. So what we have to do, see, we have initialized say A to 300, right? So in the memory location corresponding to A, we have 300, right? One moment. Right, but corresponding to the B, we have only declared, but we have not initialized B and C. So some garbage value, some random value will be assigned to the B and C because we have not initialized it. Then we are going to check the condition whether A is greater than 400 or not. But here A is value is 300. So 300 is not greater than 400. So this condition is false. So if this condition is false, then what is the immediate statement after this? The immediate statement after this is this one, right? So if you can see that we have not used the curly braces here, right? So this will not enter into its immediate statement. So this will be skipped. So this particular statement will be skipped and it will come to this point directly, right? So it will store 200 in C. So C will get the 200 here, right? And what is the B? B is taking the garbage value only. So some garbage value in the B will be printed and C will get the 200. Okay. Yes, beta. Everybody.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Got it.
Why we are taking such kind of examples, we'll try to communicate that what is the significance of applying the curly braces. We will apply the curly braces. We are not going to apply the curly braces, then the immediate statement, if the compiler will understood it like that, if we are not going to apply this, then the immediate statement after the if will be taken it as it is in curly braces. Okay. So B is equal to 300 will be a part of if condition, if statement. Okay. Now, so coming to the second number example, this one. So what we have done here we have initialized 500. Okay, again B and C are not initialized. Now we are going to compare, right? So it is true. Then we are going to enter where we are going to enter immediate statement after B is after if is B equals to 300. So what will be printed?
Sir, B equal to 300 and C
300
will be
and 300
and 200.
is
C will be 200.
300,
Okay.
200.
300,
What other
200.
people are doing? Akash, Aman, Aditya. Let me show you the compiler results also. One moment. Okay. Okay, this was the first question, I think. Yeah. This was the first question, right? So you just need to compile it. Okay. Some garbage value will be taken in the B and C will get the 200. Now coming to the second one, right? So what will be your answer? B will get what?
300, sir.
300, sir.
C will be
300.
200.
C will
Everybody
be
else?
200.
300, sir.
Okay, okay, sir. So let's see the result. B will get the 300 and C will get the 200. Fine. Now coming to the third example, that is, now this is given. Carefully study this. It is visible
So
to
the
everyone.
screen,
Yes, this.
Yes, sir,
Not
visible.
It is visible. Okay. Now see, we have taken x equals to 10, y equals to 20. Okay, fine. Then we are going to compare is x equals to y. If this condition is true or false, this condition is true or false, this is false. Then we have applied this example we have taken yesterday. Then we are going to apply the one semicolon. So immediate statement, we have not used anything, the curly braces. So by default, the immediate statement is what? The immediate statement is a semicolon, right? And before the semicolon, we have not written anything, any statement. We have just put the semicolon, right? So the immediate statement after this braces is the semicolon, and then outside that we have going to print x and y. So what will be the output?
X and Y.
Nothing, sir.
So to
10,
10 by the
10,
10 space 20.
10, 10 and 20.
10 space 20.
What about
No,
what
sir.
Kabir, Mishra,
Very
Aditya?
wrong.
10 and 20.
10, 10 and 20. No, sir.
10 and
30.
20, sir. 10 and 20, sir.
Okay, take your time.
So 10 and 20.
सर प्रिंट नहीं
What
करेगा ये
about क्या प्रिंट नहीं करेगा?
होगी नहीं
So
क्योंकि
10 and तो 20. प्रिंट कर देगा 10 and 20
सर
कर देगा.
if
Sir, 10
false
and
है
20, sir.
Let's can you see the output 10 and 20? Everybody is.
yes sir yes sir
Why
yes
is
sir
so?
Yes, sir.
Why is so? Because yesterday we have seen that we have not used the curly braces. So by default, if there is a one statement, when we call a particular thing with a statement, whenever that particular thing is marked with the semicolon, so immediate after the if we have a one semicolon. So this will be taken as if x equals to y, then a curly braces and then a semicolon and then the curly braces is closed, right? So because we have only one statement is given. So inside the if this will be a true, so let me make it true. So let me give it 10 here. What is the output now?
10
10
space
and
10.
10. Same. 10 and 10.
Yes, sir. Same.
10 and 10.
10 space 10 sir 10 and 10
10 and 10.
10 and 10.
Yes, same output. Okay.
Sir, yes.
And
Same output.
Yes. Same output, huh? 10 and 10. Now let me do some modification here. Let's do what we have done. It is 2 tens in here. Okay. Okay, one moment. Okay. Okay, this is changed, right? It was something else. Okay. Otherwise, I have to write it. Okay,
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Peter.
Sir, in the
Yes, yes.
previous code, sir, by doing that, what have we gained, sir? Means, what is the end result that we want? The 10-10.
What was the end result?
Sir,
Huh? Oh, I'm
sir,
not
in the
getting your
previous one, we
question.
have assigned x equals 10, y is equals to 10.
Okay.
Sir, why did we do that code, sir?
It is just to make sure that this is see this particular example C number, right? This one, right?
Yes, sir.
Here we have made
Yes,
this
sir.
10. Okay. So what we want to convey is that yesterday we have seen that whenever let me take the marker. Whenever we are not using this curly braces after if, for example, we are just using this if, and by default we should normally we should use these curly braces, right? This braces,
Yes,
right? But here we have not used any curly braces. So we have seen that if there is only one single statement, then it is up to you. You want to use it or not want to use it. Okay. Now here we have not used it, but you should use it, right? Otherwise, it will make confused. It will make you confused, right? So this particular statement is something written like this curly braces is inherent, right? Then we have this particular semicolon, and after this we have this. Okay.
yes,
So
sir.
this particular statement is like this, right? If this condition, then curly braces, and then semicolon. But before the semicolon, we do not have anything. So this is a blank statement here, because statement is something which is being enclosed by this particular semicolon. So we have used only a semicolon, but nothing is mentioned before that. So there is nothing to read by the compiler. So how this will work? If we are going to supply the 10 and 20, so this will evaluate to false. So if this condition will evaluate to false, will it enter to this? Will it enter to this?
no, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, it will not enter. So where it will jump directly after this braces. So what after this particular closing braces? This printf statement. So it will directly jump to this printf statement, and whatever the value of x and y, they will be printed. Okay. So this is the first case. Now consider the second case. If we have taken it as a 10, right? Not 20, but 10. So in case the 10, it gets true, right? If it's true, 10 equals to 10. So once it is true, then it will enter into the this particular curly braces. Then it encounter this blank statement here, and then finished with the semicolon. So compiler is not going to print anything, although it enters into this. Are you getting the idea?
Yes, sir.
Although,
Yes, sir.
because compiler do not find any statement, only this semicolon, the end statement, this particular sequence point, the compiler only got this particular sequence point, no statement before that. Although compiler will enter inside this, but it will not execute anything, meaning there is no statement. If there is a statement, then it will execute. And after this, doing this, then it will exit, and then again it is going to print. Right? So again, 10 and 10 will be printed. Are you getting the idea or not? Yes. Who
Okay,
asked
sir.
the question?
Sir,
Okay, I think it's clear now. Okay, let's come to the fourth number. Yes. It is visible.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Coming to third number. Which particular example? This is we have done. Okay, this was the third now. This is done. So now let me change this and let me do some modification and let me print it here. Now what will be the output now?
टेन स्पेस
Sir, 10 4 times.
सर 2 बार प्रिंट हो जाएगा
4 बार
4 times. So it will be printed 4
हाँ
times.
मतलब वही वाली लाइन 2 बार
4 बार
Okay. So this particular, are you getting the idea better now? Yes.
yes sir
Yes,
Let me
sir.
input-
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now coming to the fourth example. What is done? What was the second one? This we have done, yes, sir. Coming to the fourth one. Okay, now come to this point now. Again, the use of the semicolon in the else condition. Here. So what will be the output now? Everybody, please. Let's see.
3, sir.
Why is 5?
Sir, in first line 3 and second line it would be 5.
3 and 5.
3 and 5
Sir,
sir
only
Yes, sir.
3
3 new and 5.
3 and 5
only 3, sir.
3 and 5 or only
सर
Sir,
3 and
only
5
3.
Only 3, sir.
3 and 5 sir
Sir, only 3.
3 and 5, sir.
3 and 5 sir
3 and
New line 5.
you must get
3
it
and
again.
5.
3 and 5,
3
sir.
and 5, sir.
3 and 5,
3 and
sir.
5
3 and 5, sir.
3 and 5.
Yes, okay, fine.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes. Take it
Sir,
again,
E
beta.
and 5, sir.
हाँ बेटा दिन थोड़ा
3 and 5,
बाकी
sir.
लोगों को
3 and 5 both. 3 and 5 होगा.
Sir, only 3.
Only
Sir, only 3.
3 and 5.
3 and 5 तो
3 and 5. 3 and 5.
3 and 5, sir.
3 and 5 sir
Sir, 3.
yes
3 and 5.
ओके बेटा ओके जिन लोग 5 आ गए हैं ओके जिन लोगों का नहीं आया है प्लीज see where we have put the semicolon. We have put the semicolon at else statement. So we have directly put it, right? So after this we have only one statement, that is only the semicolon we have put. So before the semicolon there is a blank. So this last statement printf, it is a part of this else or not? Yes, beta. The last statement printf is a part of else or not?
No.
No,
The
sir.
last
sir.
statement
No, sir.
No, sir.
else or not?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
Yes, okay, it is a part of else statement. That's why. Whatever you will supply, this will always be printed. Okay. Now see this. Okay, beta. Yes, Garima, it is clear to you.
Yes, sir. Sir, am I audible?
sir दोबारा repeat
Yes. Okay. So now coming to more examples. Let's do. Okay. Check this
C
one.
is wow.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta. Yes.
C is wow
So C is wow.
Okay, Arjun. C is wow. Then others also.
yes sir C is wow
Is wow, sir.
yes sir C is wow
YSS Siddharth. Yes,
Yes,
YSS
sir.
Siddharth.
Yes, sir.
Yes, beta. What is your answer?
Sir, not answer, sir. I had a doubt, sir.
Sir, C is
Yes,
a headache. Answer will be
C is a headache.
He is wow.
C is
sir
a
C is
headache.
Sir,
wow
C is a headache
He
होना चाहिए.
had a headache.
others also. Yes, Siddharth, what's your doubt, beta?
Sir, now we are having some input, no sir, like I is equals to 3 if or else. Those conditions are there, no sir. Can we get a confirmation in the answer? Like if I is equals to 3 and we enter 3, then do we get an answer like yes or no?
Yes, we can print it. We can always print it, beta. Whenever you are, see, what you want to say is, I can understand, you take the input from the keyboard with 3 and you are matching it with the 3, right? Yes, Siddharth?
Yes, sir.
So what's the issue? In the printf statement, you can directly print as the two numbers are same, equal.
Yes, sir. But if I keep I is equals to 4, can I expect an answer of getting no? Like this does not match, like that in that answer, in that when we execute the code.
No, clearly tell me, if you on the keyboard you enter 4, okay? From the keyboard you enter 4.
Sir, I'm not able to get your voice, sir. I'm
So
not able to
what
hear
you
your
want
voice.
to, okay, what is your question? You want to enter 4, so what do you want from the program?
Sir, I need to get an confirmation that the input which I've given is matching with the condition we have given, sir.
Yes, you can match it. For example, what I understood that you want to ask is something like that. One moment. So if you enter 4, right, to the keyboard, you are entering 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So for example, you are storing this particular 4 in X variable. So how you are going to store? You just take it in scanf, right? Scanf, then %d and then ampersand, right? So this ampersand, this X will be taken as 4. So whatever the X you will get, you just do it equals to beta. This X equals to 4 or not. If this is true, then you print F. Yes, both are equal, right?
Yes.
Else you print F, they are not equal. What is the issue in this? It's very simple.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I think the answer should be C is wow, right?
Yes, sir.
Why is it so?
So because
C,
SKI value of
Helicon
capital A
of
is 65.
SKI value of capital A is
65.
What is the SKI value of A?
Is
The
65.
SKI value of A will be
65 for
taken as
capital A.
it will be matched with the 65. Okay. Now let me do some modification here.
सर इट मींस हमें मतलब सारे इनकी वेरिएबल लेटर्स की एसकाई कोड याद करना पड़ेगा सर?
No. स्मॉल ए कैपिटल ए थोड़ा बहुत जो है काफी नॉर्मल है, ये सब याद रहता है इतना ए वगैरह के लिए ना, ए 65 देन बी के लिए 66, इस तरह से याद रहता है, इतना सब याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है।
ओके
ये सब अगर आपके पास मैनुअल है तो आपको वहां से रेफरेंस लेना होगा, ये सब याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है। अदरवाइज एग्जाम या किसी भी पेपर में एक्सप्लिसिटली अगर देखो बहुत ज्यादा कॉमन है तो वो बिट ऑब्वियस है कि हाँ ए के लिए 65 ही होता है, राइट? अगर बहुत अनकॉमन है तो वो स्पेसिफाई नहीं करते हैं, अगर वो देते भी है तो फिर वो स्पेसिफाई करते हैं कि ए स्मॉल ए की वैल्यू क्या है या कैपिटल ए की वैल्यू क्या है। ओके ओके, so this is what, right? Now let's take one more example. Yes, Garima, it is clear to you, beta? Yes, Naman?
yes, sir.
Ignesh?
Sir, here 65
Yes,
is the
sir.
SKI code.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why
Clear, sir.
we are saying it.
For this case, the ASCII code will be taken. Okay?
Okay, sir. Sir, so how do we come to know that we are talking about SKI code? It can be number also.
No, beta, because we are taking the character here, right? Character. See, when we have studied about the data types, we have studied that how we are going to represent a character. in this particular single quote we are going to represent a character. And whenever we are going to represent a character in quote, its ASCII value will be taken.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, isn't
Yes,
this a
Rohit.
problem that the ASCII code of character is equivalent? Sir, isn't this is a problem that a character has some ASCII code? So if we want to print something else, then there will be a problem. Because A is equal to 65, then
Okay.
will it not pose a problem
Mhm.
to us? Because a character is equal to some number.
Character is not equal to, it is equivalent.
Yes,
No,
equivalent
no.
to some number. Then will it not give us some problem?
No, why it will give the problem? Because in the memory structure we have seen the two types of structures that we have seen. How actually the numbers are being, whatever the type of number, we don't care whether it is a hexadecimal or octal or the character type, whatever the things it is. How on the bits form, how it is going to store? Obviously, it is going to store in the form of the bits. So whenever the compiler will read it, it is going to convert it into this particular decimal number. On the screen, it is going to convert it into a decimal. So character wise, whatever the bits it will come, it will store in the memory. But whenever we are the compiler is going to convert it, it is going to convert it into a decimal form from the binary. So there will be no confusion in this. Compiler know how we are going to convert this binary into this particular decimal number.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir. Sir.
So now coming one more example.
Sir, if we have to compare the character A with 65, so sir, how will we doing this?
Inherently, this character, whatever you are storing inside the character, for example, A or small a or B or small b, so there are different ASCII codes for small a and capital A and whatever. So inherently, these will be converted to this particular decimal numbers. When we are going to compare them, these will be converted to decimal number. So what is the decimal equivalent of this particular A? The decimal equivalent of this particular base 10, right? Base 10 means this decimal number. So the equivalent of this character will be 65. And the number that we are comparing, it is also 65. So both are equal. So how the compiler is going to do that? It is going to convert whatever you are going to supply, although in the memory it is going to store in form of the bits, whether you are supplying as a character, you are integer, anything. So whatever you are supplying, it will be in the form of bits only. But whenever we are going to, the compiler is going to read, okay, what is stored inside the memory? This particular bits are stored. Now can I fetch it? Okay, you just fetch it. So after fetching it, whatever the number it will get, it is in the decimal form it is going to compare. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. So coming to this example now, okay, float we have 12.25, B is 12.52. If A equals to B, what will be the answer? Yes, sir.
A and B are equal.
A and B are equal, sir.
A and B are equal.
A and B are equal.
But sir, and if you are assigning A equal to B,
A equals to B we have signed.
you should have written double equal for comparing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We will, one moment. First solve this one question. Yes, Vignesh, what's your answer, beta? Rishabh, Dikshit, what others?
Sir, A and B are
Abhijit,
Sir, A and B are
everybody.
equal.
Okay, fine. So everyone get why it is so? This
Sir, because
example we have
not
seen in
put
Sir,
double equal.
because we have assigned it right now.
Because we have assigned
Yes.
the value
Yes,
of
sir.
A.
Add the
Yes.
value of
So inside this if condition, the condition is true. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What would be the output of this?
A
Now
and
tell
B
me.
are equal.
A and B are equal.
A and B are
A
equal.
and B are equal.
A and B are equal, sir.
A and B are equal. Yes, A and B are equal.
Sir. Yes, sir.
But see the output on the screen.
Yes, sir. Nothing, sir. There is nothing.
A and B are, these are, what is inside the if braces? The condition is true or false?
सर कंडीशन ही नहीं है तो कोई
कंडीशन
कंडीशन
सर वहाँ पे तो कंडीशन नहीं है ना, डबल इक्वल होना चाहिए था कंडीशन, अगर हम पूछ रहे थे।
तो जब भी नॉन जीरो वैल्यू असाइन होती है
एक के साथ जब ब्रेसेस लगे कंडीशन ही तो है वो, क्या है कंडीशन के अंदर?
यस सर जीरो हो गया अब वो। यस सर
फिर बेटा क्या बोलोगे कंडीशन?
सर वो बी की वैल्यू देखी नहीं थी, मतलब जीरो थी वो।
So now in this case, what will be stored in the A? A will get 0, right?
Yes sir.
So this condition is false. So whenever condition is false, it will not execute. It will not enter in the if condition. And what is why inherently? What is attached? Because we have only one single statement here. So what is attached? If you will see it, a curly braces is always attached, right? So if you want to see it, so this will be like this. This curly braces and these curly braces, right?
Yes sir.
Because we have only one single statement. Yes, everybody is getting the idea or no?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, after we have made b equal to 0, then why a and b are not a and b are equal didn't print?
Why it is false? You are asking why it is false, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, in the memory location of A, what is now? It is 0. Okay, we have assigned B to A, and what is B? This is 0. So inside A, what is? We have value 0. So it is.
Yes.
And what is A? So whenever we call a particular calling, meaning whenever we say A for some variable name, it is as good as seeing its value. Whenever we say A or B or something, whatever the variable you will call, it is as good as seeing its value. So what is the value of A? 0. And inside this we have printf, right?
Yes, sir.
But in first case, when it was not 0, so in that case, what was the value? For
12.52.
example, here is 20. Okay, so let us it is 20. Okay, now. So now, what is inside A?
20.
20.
So whenever I am going to call a particular variable A, it is 20. So 20 is 0 or what? 20 is false or true?
It's true.
True.
It is true, beta, right? So after this, whatever statement we have, it is going to execute. Okay?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now coming to more examples. So I think from now onwards, you should not have any problem in the control structure, especially if else, and how we are going to evaluate the expressions. What will be the result of expressions? Right? We should practice it more. Okay, now let me. Okay, I think we have finished it, and now coming to this one. So we have tested all conditions. Now, okay. Now for this particular example one, yes, we have seen this. Okay, this is done. What about this one? Second number example. I do not want answer from Jayant and what more Ritesh, others also.
Sir, it will be executed.
Okay, beta, fine, that will be executed. Okay. So don't you think that, sir, why they are making this curly braces, then curly braces? Don't you think that is an error?
Sir, one set of
Yes.
curly braces they are extra.
ब्रैकेट्स हटा सकते हैं बिना उसके।
Why have they written so many curly braces?
You can write anything of programming
Sir,
world, beta. You have to find the
sir,
error.
but they will not
You-
create any error. Na?
Yes, they will not create any. So you should say, sir, there is no error. We are just asking you, pointing out, if there is an error, you point out. There is no error in this. If we are going to use, so what is the fundamental that we have studied yesterday? Only you have to match whatever the curly braces you are opening, they should be closed. Right?
Yes, sir.
How many are open? 1, 2, 3 are open. 1, 2, 3 are closed. Okay. So this criteria should match. Otherwise, in between you can keep any number of these curly braces. There is no harm. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Coming to example number 3 now. Okay. Garima, are you getting the answer why we are using all these things? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, Aditya Chaudhary.
Yes, sir.
Brief.
Yes, sir.
Mohan.
Yes, sir.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, beta, audible.
Okay, sir.
Nitesh, Nitin. Okay, what will be the answer? What will be the answer
Sir, I
for
think
this,
error.
Ranveer?
X is less than y.
Ranveer?
Less than y.
X is less than y, sir.
X is less than y.
X is less than y.
Sir, I guess error आएगा.
Sir,
बेटा
else or if
पहले
No, sir.
Explain करना सर वो.
पहले लैपटॉप पे एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करना है इसको. पहले जो है मैनुअली इसको एरर फाइंड करना है, फिर इसको एग्जीक्यूट करके देखना.
So there must be a space between else and if.
else and if के बीच में एक space होगा. Single.
Yes, else और if के बीच में.
Sir,
Okay.
space between else and if.
Saying, sir, this you have written fine. There is no problem, but there should be a space in between else if, because the
Yes, sir.
convention says like. Okay. So these are.
Yes,
You
sir.
should be careful when you are writing any code structure using this control structure, especially if else conditions, right? So you should take care that there should be some space between else if.
Sir, curly
Coming to
braces
this.
been कैसे?
Sir, error आएगा. Yes, beta. Yes, what?
Sir, curly braces भी नहीं है इसमें if के बाद.
हाँ बेटा नहीं है, लेकिन हमने ये बोला है अगर एक स्टेटमेंट है, अगर लगाओगे तो तब भी अच्छा है, नहीं लगाओगे तब भी अच्छा है. लेकिन प्रैक्टिस क्या होनी चाहिए? लगाना चाहिए हमें. अगर नहीं लगाओगे तो इसमें फिलहाल इस प्रोग्राम में कोई एरर नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि हमारे पास एक ही स्टेटमेंट है, वही वाली जो स्टेटमेंट आप इनहेरेंटली उसके पास कर्ली ब्रेसेस लगा हुआ है. ओके
Okay, sir.
ओके. नाउ कमिंग टू द फोर्थ नंबर.
Error.
Error.
Ampersand is missing. Ampersand is missing.
A greater than
Error आएगा.
Ampersand is missing.
A and B के आगे ampersand.
Sir, else statement के लिए कोई if statement present नहीं है sir.
Sir, else condition run हो जाएगी क्योंकि A और B garbage value ले लेंगे.
So let's take it one by one. Int main is fine, and curly braces is fine.
Yes, sir.
Int displayed well.
Yes, sir.
Coming to the
Yes,
scanner.
sir.
Scanner.
No,
Now coming to
Error,
the
error, sir.
scanner.
Error आएगा
This is
sir.
fine. But what about this 8? Is this okay?
No sir.
No, sir.
Value नहीं है हमारे पास.
10% आएगा सर.
Percent आएगा. Maybe or maybe not.
एड्रेस देना होगा ना एक हमें.
Why ampersand बेटा?
Sir, but error नहीं आएगा
सर
शायद.
एक एड्रेस देने के लिए.
एड्रेस असाइन नहीं हो रहा ना. उसे
Sir, address assign नहीं होगा लेकिन पर error भी नहीं आएगा शायद.
Value ले लेगा लेकिन
Value
फिर आगे
लेता है sir.
हो जाएगा.
नहीं सर, एरर आएगा सर.
एरर आएगा.
Yes, Paras. Rahul.
सर एरर आएगा सर.
Okay, Naman, fine. Okay, I have listened you. Now you keep quiet now. Yes, Ritesh.
एरर आएगा सर
क्या क्यों एरर आएगा बेटा?
10%.
Okay. So very okay. It will going to have some error, and when you compile it, you will see what kind of error it is. Have you compiled the program? Please try to compile it and see what kind of error it is.
सर else के लिए भी कोई if statement नहीं है ना यहाँ पे
कंपाइलेशन
Okay,
एरर है
one by one, let's take it. First, this particular scanf function, this particular A that we have put, it is expecting an address. Right? It is expecting a pointer, int star pointer. It is expecting an pointer to an integer. It is expecting a pointer to an integer. As of now, you will be very confused, sir. What is a pointer to an integer? So we will study it in detail when we come across the pointer concept. But as of now, just listen it, because this A and B, we are going to take it from the keyboard. So whenever I am going to enter some value, it is going to store at some address, right? So here in this particular line, we have not supplied the address where this particular value will be called, or where value will be stored. So what is an address? So in computer programming, when you study the about this pointers concept, you will talk about how these addresses are pointers, how these addresses are being stored. These addresses are being stored inside the pointer, right? So but as of now, whatever you have studied that there should be some ampersand, sir, because using the ampersand only I can store the address, right? So that is also fine, but the main cause of this is that this particular scanf is expecting an pointer to an integer. Now, what is the pointer to an integer here? That is an address. It is expecting the address. So we have not supplied the address. So using the ampersand, right? So here will be having this particular error. So let's try to rectify this. Okay. 1 minute. Where is the C++? I think this program, this is this one. Okay. Compile it.
सर इसको कंपाइल करने पहले से एरर आएगा ही सर, क्योंकि इफ एल्स हमने यूज कर लिया, एल्स से पहले इफ वाली स्टेटमेंट यूज नहीं की, क्योंकि इसके बाद तो हमने सेमीकोलन लगा दिया है ना।
इसका नहीं बेटा, इसको नहीं देखो, इसको हम ऑनलाइन कंपाइल में रन करते हैं ऑनलाइन। हाँ, यहाँ पे करते हैं। इसलिए कंपाइलर टू कंपाइलर काफी फर्क हो जाता है। इसको रन करो।
सर वो इफ के बाद वो सेमीकोलन थोड़ी आएगा।
अभी देखो, पहले इसको देखो, स्कैनफ को देखो क्या बोल रहे हो। स्कैनफ को बोल रहे हैं कि format specify %d expect an argument of type int star. What is the int star? It is a pointer. It is a pointer pointing to an integer value. But the argument 2, which argument 2 has a type int. So we have supplied the integer type here. But what it was expecting? It was a type of warning. That is, we should supply it as an address here. Okay. So now run it. Okay, so what is the error now?
If one condition के बाद सेमीकोलन।
else को
सर if के बाद जो सेमीकोलन है उसे हटाना होगा ना। if a is greater than b, फिर सेमीकोलन है जो।
Yes. Okay. So in this particular program, we code 2 types of error. In fact, this address, supplying the address is not a type of, it is a warning. Because in this particular scanf, we should always supply this address. Otherwise, how we are going to store the values, right? So that is a kind of warning. And then in the second statement, we have supplied the same.
Excuse me, sir.
So, yes, beta.
सर अगर हम एंड नहीं पुट करते अब तो क्या होता?
That
सर
could
एंड
be
हटा
that. You cannot edit this. Why stop at stop program edit?
सर स्टॉप बटन दबा लीजिए
program.
पहले प्रोग्राम के आलू नीचे
स्टॉप दबाओ पहले वो
फिर उनको पहले सप्लाई तो करो वैल्यूज को. The program was done. Okay, that was a kind of warning it generated, right? So warning आएगी, but okay, fine. The warning was segmentation fault dump, right? Because आपने जो यहाँ पे expectation क्या थी आपकी, यहाँ पे numbers आपने क्या, यहाँ पे जो ये values आपने कोई supply नहीं किया है, आपने केवल declare किया है variable को. Variable को आपने declare करके कोई value supply नहीं की है, तो अब हमारे पास क्या है, हमारे पास स्पेस तो बन गया है लेकिन उसके अंदर कोई वैल्यू हमें नहीं पता है कि क्या वैल्यू है इसके अंदर. तो यहाँ पे क्या दिखा रहा है, सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट एरर. सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट एरर कब आता है, जब व्हेन अ पर्टिकुलर वेरिएबल ट्राई टू लुक इनटू द मेमोरी स्पेस ऑफ अदर्स. जब एक वेरिएबल दूसरे की मेमोरी स्पेस में देखने की कोशिश करता है तब हमारा क्या आता है, सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट, राइट? तो इन सच टाइप कंडीशंस. यस
सर मतलब जैसे आपने जो ये किया है मतलब एम्परसेंड हटा के, तो आपकी सर वार्निंग आ गई है, उसके बाद आपकी सर इसने 2 इनपुट ले भी ली. सर जैसे मैंने अपना प्रोग्राम यही सेम वाला रन किया सर, तो उसमें सिर्फ वार्निंग तो सर कोई आई नहीं देव इसमें कोड ब्लॉक्स में सर, और साथ में सिर्फ एक इनपुट ली सर, उसके बाद प्रोग्राम एंड हो गया जैसे सेकंड इनपुट डालने लगा. नो सर कोड ब्लॉक्स.
हाँ, तो कंपाइलर जो है, कंपाइलर्स में भी अपने आप में इतना कंपटीशन है, किस तरह से कंपाइलर का कोड जो है वो क्या बोलते हैं ऑप्टिमाइज करते हैं. तो इसमें रन करके देखते हैं जरा. अच्छा पहले तो उसको हटा दूं. प्रोसेसर एग्जीक्यूट आफ्टर दिस सेकंड. ओके, सो देखो 3 कंपाइलर्स के 3 रिजल्ट्स आ रहे हैं हमारे पास ना, कि यहाँ पे जो है 10 और 20 ले लिया है, लेकिन अब ये डिस्टिंग्विश नहीं कर पा रहा है कि यहाँ पे एल्स में जाना है, इसमें जाना है, किससे नहीं जा पा रहा है. तो हमारे पास हमने जो है वेरिएबल्स के अंदर जो है क्या किया, केवल हमने डिक्लेयर किया हुआ. डिक्लेरेशन का मतलब केवल ये है, हमने वहां पे कोई अभी फिलहाल के लिए एड्रेस स्पेस है लेकिन हमारे पास कोई वैल्यू नहीं है उसकी, हमें पता ही नहीं क्या वैल्यू रखनी है इसके अंदर. तो हम कंपेयर किस चीज को करेंगे, अगर हमारे पास कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है, हम कंपेयर किस चीज को कर रहे हैं. तो रैंडम वैल्यू है हमारे पास, तो वैल्यू हो भी सकती है, नहीं भी हो सकती है, कुछ कोई भी अनयूजुअल बिहेवियर हो सकता है कंपाइलर टू कंपाइलर, राइट? तो इस वाले में देखो, अगर ऑनलाइन कंपाइल कर रहे हैं जीडीबी वाले में, तो यहाँ पे सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट आ रहा है, इसको नहीं पता कि किस टाइप की कितनी बड़ी वैल्यू है. तो यहाँ पे कोड डंप हो रही है. कोड डंप में मीनिंग क्या है, मेमोरी यहाँ से जो है हमारा एक वेरिएबल दूसरे वेरिएबल के स्पेस के अंदर ओवरलुक करने की कोशिश कर रहा है. तो सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट हमेशा तब आता है जब हमारा एक वेरिएबल दूसरे वेरिएबल के स्पेस में ओवरलुक करता है. एनीवेज सेगमेंट जो है ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम वाला कंसेप्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं. So from this point, we just try to avoid such kind of things. Whenever you are supplying a type of function that is scanf, you should always supply that the address of this using ampersand, right? यहाँ पे ampersand supply करो A के अंदर भी और यहाँ भी B के अंदर भी supply करो. You can have an unusual behavior from depending upon your compiler to compiler. Dev C++ में कुछ आएगा, GCC से करोगे कुछ आएगा. सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट यहाँ पे ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर में दिख ही रहा है आपको, राइट? So like this. Okay, so now coming to what more else. So far till now what we have studied, the program that we have discussed so far used for either sequential or decision control. I think this thing is clear now. अभी if else के अंदर, अच्छा if else से आप मैक्सिमम 2 नंबर्स का प्रोग्राम बना सकते हो. मैक्सिमम 2 नंबर्स फाइंड करना है. टर्नरी ऑपरेटर लगा दो।
यस सर, यस सर।
सर
इफ एल्स से नहीं करोगे, हम जो है टर्नरी ऑपरेटर जो अभी हमने पढ़ा है उससे बना सकते हो।
यस
So this is a kind of
Excuse me,
sequence instruction that okay fine. So try to make this. So I will share all these PPTs. Whatever the program that we have discussed in this, try to code that in your compiler so that you have the practice of all doing this. So from next week we will start with the looping. So what different kind of loops we have and how they will work. So there are number of interesting problems. Not in a usual fashion, we will not study like okay, this is a for loop and this is how it will work. But how actually the number of problems, like in this particular cases, we have this number of problems for the if and else cases. So likewise, we'll try to discuss the number of cases in the loop statements also, cases also. So in the next week, we'll try to finish this particular looping concept, and gradually will come and move forward towards this pointer concept. That is the heart of this particular C programming, right? Okay, so till now this is what we have studied: the sequencing instructions, the decision control instructions, the calculations were carried out in a fixed order. That's why it is a sequential. But now we have taken the help of the decision control instruction and approved set of instructions that we have using logical decision being taken. Okay, all this. So consider some real examples such as eating a food dinner, going off a movie, or talking to a friend, or sleeping. Such kind of problems we can execute the if else statements. Right? Programming is the same way. We frequently need to perform. Okay, looping we will do in the next week, right? So leave it at this particular point. That's it.
सर जो आपने अभी ये मतलब प्रोग्राम बनाया था ना, मतलब जो ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर पे रन किया सर, मैंने सर सेम टू सेम ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर पे रन किया सर, आप वाले पे जिस पर आपने किया था सर। वहां मेरी उसने एक इनपुट ली, 2 इनपुट ले रहा है सर वो।
दो इनपुट ले रहा है
नहीं सर, और सेम टू सेम जहां आपने किया था कंपाइल वहीं मैंने किया है सर, और सेम ही कोड था सर, बिल्कुल 2 बार चेक कर चुका हूँ सर मैं।
तो देखो वो तो मैं बोल ही रहा हूँ कि कंपाइलर टू कंपाइलर जो है, जब आपने वहां पे मेमोरी एड्रेस स्पेसिफाई ही नहीं किया है तो वहां पे जो है कंपाइलर टू कंपाइलर का बिहेवियर अनयूजुअल होगा। अगर देखो आप तीनों के तीनों कंपाइलर में रन करके दिखाया, आप देव C++ में कुछ आंसर आ रहा है उसका, और एक में सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट आ रहा है जीडीबी के अंदर। देखो जैसे मैं बोल रहा हूँ, सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट क्या है, जब एक हम पर्टिकुलर मेमोरी को जो ओवरलुक करते हैं, है ना, कोड, उसको कोड डंप भी बोलते हैं, सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट भी बोलते हैं। स्पेसिफिक काइंड ऑफ एरर है जो हम जब किसी मेमोरी को एक्सेस करने की कोशिश करते हैं जो आपकी मेमोरी नहीं है, उस केस में जो हमारे पास सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट आ जाता है। तो ये अनयूजुअल बिहेवियर आएगा ही आएगा अगर आप जो है स्कैनफ के अंदर सिंपली जो है आप वेरिएबल्स को सप्लाई करोगे विदाउट गिविंग इट्स एड्रेस। एड्रेस आपने दिया नहीं, स्टोर करने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, कैसे स्टोर करेगा?
यस सर, वो तो है सर। मतलब जैसे सेम कंपाइलर का तो सेम ही रिजल्ट आना चाहिए ना सर, मतलब मैं बेसिकली ये पूछना चाह रहा हूँ। जैसे आपने जिस ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर
में भी वर्जन का कोई फर्क होगा, तो आपके आगे ही है सब। अब इसमें देखो ये तो आपके आगे ही रन किया है मैंने।
यस सर,
तो
मैंने भी
कुछ
सेम
वर्जन वाला फर्क होगा, इसमें इतना दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है। इसमें जो है कंपाइलर टू कंपाइलर कुछ वर्जन का फर्क आ गया हो गया, कुछ ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, जैसे हमने एक सीक्वेंस पॉइंट्स का कंसेप्ट देखा था, वहां पे जब a++++a करके कर रहे थे हम, तो वहां भी डिफरेंट कंपाइलर्स का डिफरेंट आंसर आ रहा था। और उस पॉइंट पे हमने बोला था कि यू शुड अवॉइड ऑल दीज बिकॉज वी हैव अ कंसेप्ट द सीक्वेंस पॉइंट, जहां पे एक पर्टिकुलर वेरिएबल को जो है हम अगर नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, एक से ज्यादा टाइम्स अगर उसको वी ट्राई टू मॉडिफाई, then unusual behavior will occur. Why this unusual behavior? It all depends on the compiler to compiler, how the compiler is going to optimize your code. देखो जब आप कंपाइलर डिजाइन के अंदर जाओगे तो वहां पे जो है कोड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन के जो है अपने अपने तरीके हैं कि कंपाइलर जो है किसी पर्टिकुलर कोड को रीड करके उसका कितनी जल्दी आउटपुट देता है। अब ये एग्जांपल आप देखो, अगर आप एक ही प्रोग्राम 2 कंपाइलर्स में रन कर रहे हो तो किसी प्रोग्राम का तो जो है आप विद इन सेकंड आंसर गेट कर लेते हो, और किसी कंपाइलर को अगर थोड़ा टाइम लगता है डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द प्रोग्राम लेंथ। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आंसर आपके डिफरेंट आएंगे या नहीं आएंगे। 2 प्रोग्राम है, सेम लॉजिक है, सेम आंसर आ रहे हैं, लेकिन एग्जीक्यूशन का टाइम एक कंपाइलर में कम लग रहा है, एक में ज्यादा लग रहा है। ऐसा क्यों है? क्योंकि दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन द कंपाइलर टू कंपाइलर हाउ दैट इज गोइंग टू ऑप्टिमाइज योर कोड इन ऑर्डर टू प्रोड्यूस द आउटपुट। But in some cases like this one, and in case of the sequential point, these are the such kind of cases we should always avoid. Otherwise, the way the compiler is going to optimize this code, we don't know how they are going to optimize it. This is explicitly, it is in the manual of the C, it is written. We do not know how this behavior will, will be like in the runtime. We don't know about this. Okay. Okay.
sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So we will meet on the next, I think Monday is the class or what? Monday we shall.
फिर
Okay.
कल आपकी क्लास
Monday will
नहीं है?
Sir.